Hey guys, Culture here, and this is going to be a video of the Realm of the Fae, which is the first instance in the Guardian, for the Guardian faction. It looks like we lost somebody though. We had a full group, but it looks like it's less than a full group now. But I guess our group is going to push on anyways. So I'm playing my priest, who I've currently spec'd for healing. I guess we're just gonna 4-man this beast. One thing that's kind of cool that I didn't quite get in a video was that as soon as anyone entered the instance, it gave me a little prompt to teleport to the instance. I was wondering if there was any kind of like meeting stone or thing of that nature, and there's not. But it seems like just one person needs to make the run to the instance, and then everyone else can just take the summon or take a kind of instant teleport there. So yeah, I think we're all pretty new to what's going on here. This tank said he's never tanked before, not never healed an instance before, but I've got plenty of healing experience from World of Warcraft, so not too worried about it. So far it's pretty straightforward. I've just been able to, this tank seems to be holding aggro pretty well actually, so I've just been able to spam my basic heal and keep him up with no problem. Although, come to think of it, I probably should have picked up some water or something before I came here, as I'm sure I'm going to need it eventually. Apparently this tank comes from the Wrath era of World of Warcraft and just chain pulls everything. But I got no problem with that. Yep, so far so good. So I haven't actually seen this instance at all yet, but I have read a little bit about it. And apparently what happens is that you go through all 4 seasons of, well, the 4 seasons. I'm guessing this is spring or summer. And eventually you go through autumn and winter. Looks like I pulled some aggro here. This pull's a little tougher. That big treant guy hits pretty hard, so he's definitely putting a hurt on the tank. And by extension, my mana pool. To some degree, the healing does seem to follow sort of the current World of Warcraft paradigm in Cataclysm. Like I've got a, kind of a standard spammable heal. I've got a faster, or actually instant in this case, heal. It doesn't hit for quite as much, but it's instant, so that's pretty good. And then I have like a long cast, expensive heal that heals for quite a bit. At least those are the Purifier abilities. I've also got a couple talent points spent in the Warden tree, which is a healing over time type tree. So I've just got this one little heal over time, which is remarkably cheap. Only 8 mana. Doesn't heal for much, but I've also got a Power Word Shield type ability. It's got a 30-second cooldown, so it's it does prevent quite a bit of damage, but it's very long cooldown. 4 pull here. That should be fun. So it looks like we are gaining rep as we go through here. Lose tank crap. Well, that was unfortunate. Looks like the other guys managed to reset the pull somehow, interestingly. The interesting thing is, you can soul walk in instances. I wouldn't think you'd be able to do that, but apparently you can. Yeah, like a noob, I did forget to bring any water, so I'm gonna have to ask the group if anyone has any. Alright, someone else is better prepared than me. Good for them. Well, nothing's going on. I guess I'll take this opportunity to complain some more about this game. I only am half serious when I say that. Overall, this game is, as I mentioned in other videos, it's pretty solid, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I may even buy it, although that remains to be seen. But one kind of big complaint that I have with this game is the sound design is a little lacking. The sound effects, like, I mean, they're not bad, they're not terrible by any means. It's just, like, a lot of the abilities, especially, less of an issue as a healer, of course, but as like a melee DPS class in particular, like, there's a lack of, like, a satisfying, you know, sound effects when you're attacking things. There's no, like, you can barely hear when you're attacking something, like, something I've not really thought about, like, when playing other MMOs, like WoW in particular. But the sound effects really do play a big role in, like, helping you to, you know what you're doing and making sure that your abilities hit. And, like, a lot of times I find myself, like, missing abilities that I'm trying to do and just not even noticing it because, like, there's no sound effect, like, either way. Like, the sound effect is so minor when it does hit that I don't notice when it misses. And it can be kind of frustrating to just, have to watch the combat log more closely. And plus, I mean, it's just, frankly, it's just like an issue of, satisfaction. It's just, it's cooler when things sound cool. When, it sounds like your abilities are really hitting hard. It's just, it adds to the whole, fun factor of the game in general. I mean, you can hear, I'm not sure how well the volume's going to come through in this video, but you can hear the hunters, or not hunters, but these rogues who are marksmen or rangers or whatever they are. You can hear the little arrows whizzing by and all that stuff, but it's just a very minor effect, and it's not very, impressive. So the thing I just looted is a bunny tier, which is an artifact. I didn't get a chance to talk about artifacts in any of my previous videos, and frankly, I'm not entirely sure what exactly they do in the grand scheme of things. But what... Oh, I guess are we fighting a boss here? I guess I'll have to hold that thought, because I guess we're fighting a boss. I can lose tank again, because he's taking a shit ton of damage. Yeah, apparently none of us realized that was a boss, so that's one good way to wipe the party. Let's see how far we gotta run to get back to the instance here. Not too far. Anyways, as I was saying, artifacts are things that you can collect, and then you put them in collections. A lot of them I've noticed you get from defeating rifts. The like the commanders of rifts or invasions will drop these artifacts, and then you combine them together into sets. And then in the main cities, there is a place to turn in these sets.